Legend. I have nothing to lose. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Wake up. I know what's real. Escape reality. Hardwired. This is the world you've made yourself. Now you have to live in it. The end is in our sights. The future is already here. No matter how hard we tried, we are doomed. Say your goodbyes. Brace yourself. I can see the end inside. 3, 2, 1. Hardwired. where the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'll surrender it. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Welcome everyone here tonight as we are live right here from Monza. That's right, the House of Speed. This is the PGR Italian Grand Prix brought to you on Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. These drivers are getting ready to throw down on arguably one of the fastest circuits on the calendar for these guys. It is going to be fast, furious. They are going to scream into a corner. T1 at nearly 200 miles an hour here tonight with what could be one of the better Formula One cars out there. Is the Williams FW31 from about the 2008-2009 era, pre-DRS. So these guys are gonna have to use they're gonna have to use a lot of finesse with this thing to find out who's gonna be a winner here. You don't have the option of just flipping the wing open and making a pass or anything, so you don't get extra. You don't get any real extras out of this thing. It's basically all motor. But here tonight, let's go to tonight's race info, see what we're cooking here in the kitchen. This is the PGR Italian Grand Prix right here on the Blackout Racing Network. This is a 3.57 mile circuit located in Monza, Italy. It is partly cloudy, 73 degrees, no wind to speak of. So these guys are gonna have to definitely give it everything they got to make it happen. Now, when it gets down to play time here, these guys do play not very rough. They will be respectful towards one another. But at the same time, they're just not going to hand you a victory either. That is not how it works. They're utilizing every ounce of strat they know to make sure they can get around here in a very fast manner. You see Jeremy Froyo is here once again. I think this is about his second or third week here, but let's bring him on up here and see how he feels coming in back to Monza. Jeremy!
Yo.
So here tonight, it's Monza, the International House of Pancakes. I mean, House of Speed. How do you feel here tonight?
Oh man, I wish first or third gear wasn't so punchy on the bottom end, you know? That's how I feel.
That's with every single Grand Prix car, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's a great track, good fun. Turn one's gonna be hopefully not too much of a mess on lap one.
So as you're turning some laps here, what are you establishing early on with the car?
Just trying to get the tires warmed up so I can really stick it through Ascari and make up some time.
Yeah, if you've ever played the game or even in their real life, Ascari is one of those that tends to bite a lot of people.
Sure does. It feels like you have it, and then you don't.
So it could be your best friend or worst nightmare.
Certainly.
All right. I'm going to let you get back at it. Good luck here tonight, and hopefully to see you more on the grid.
Thanks.
Thank you. That's Jeremy Froyo, and now we're going to hear from Doug Ward. He's been trying it every single week. Let's see how he feels tonight. Dougie boy.
Hey there, Brandon.
Man, here tonight, you're looking like you're establishing a solid pace early on. How do you feel tonight?
You know, I don't know if I feel that great because I didn't honestly get that much practice in prior to this. And this thing is so on edge around here. Partially, I imagine, because the track temp is over 110.
No, it's not.
I literally looked at it. Not even like
I literally looked at it too. I got track stats here. Okay, let's go back to this. It is 112 degrees. That is cool.
I said over 110.
Hey, I forgot. I make mistakes. Bite me.
And we love you for it. That being said, this thing is slippery. Very slippery. So it might be more of a keeping a handle on it than can you set the fastest time.
Throttle control. I say it every week.
Oh yeah, that's
throttle
a big
control.
part of
If you can't do it, then I don't know what to tell you.
That's a big part of it, but you know, these conditions and everything like that just makes it that much harder it's that much narrower of a window that you've got to have the control in.
I would like to point out that sometimes one must go slow in order to go fast.
Of course.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Dougie. Glad to see you here tonight, and it looks like you're clocking in some decent time so far. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Realize Doug Ward. Now let's hear from Zach Crabtree. Zach Attack.
Hey, Brandon, how's it going?
Man, what a night. Looks like you got your mic working really nicely, I can hear. So here tonight, you're back at it again. How do you feel?
You know, we're just getting more experience in. We're just hanging out, trying to have a good time, not cause any wrecks or anything. Just trying to get some experience, learning from these guys that have been doing this for a while. So.
And now, as you know, for the first part of the season, we know it's been a struggle for you with it, just learning the car. But every week you seem to steadily improve. Is it just working on your lines more that's helping, or is it just really focusing on what other drivers are giving you knowledge-wise?
I think it's going to be a little bit of mixture of both. Seeing what the other guys on track have been doing, really trying to take note of that and maybe copy a little bit of what they're doing. As well as off track, I have been getting a lot of help from other people in other groups that I'm a part of, working on my racing overall, trying to race properly, working on trail braking and corners and all the such. So overall, definitely grateful for the tips and the tricks that I'm getting from everybody out here, and it's awesome. So.
All right. Well, good luck here tonight. Hopefully you'll be on it. Hopefully you have a good week this week, and good luck.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you. So Zach Crabtree, he has been having a kind of one of those seasons where it's not been in his favor all the time. Good evening there, Jamie. Glad to see you in the chat. As always, as Jamie Pugh, my actual spotter on the game. He does a great job. A little FYI, he helped me secure a 6th place finish at Atlanta. Had I not screwed up, we probably would have had a win, but is still up for. Still, you haven't got that one yet, but he's a great guy. He helps me out. Does a great job what he does. And now let's go in here to talk about tonight's points, which got shaken up last week. So right here, you got our points currently. You know, you got Tarcisio. He's at the top, 71 points. He's got a massive lead over Jesse Erdman so far. You know, when you got that kind of point lead, it's 15 points to the good. Jesse and, of course, Doug is 4 points behind Jesse. Then you got Brandon Perry, Taylor Toller in there. You know, Toller, of course, 2-time champion. Still trying to hunt down another one. And, of course, you got Madden. Zachary Crabtree, of course, who I was just talking to, he's right in there. 31 points, sits in 7th. Elliot Jacobson, Jeremy Froyo, who did not show up last week, only sits at 15. And, of course, Gabriel Garcia, who is not here. But, you know, he's got to show up. If he wants the points, he has to show. And, unfortunately, if you don't show, you don't get no points. That's racing. If you want the championship, you have to sack up and get in here. That's all there is to it. You got to put it all on the line. A lot of people that see me racing in real life, or in not in real life, but on the game, competing for official championships and also know about my rig. They will tell you I am not always in the best physical shape to be running my rig that night, but I still show up and get it done. So, you know what, guys that complain about points, if you can't show up every week, you don't deserve a championship. Plain and simple. That's that's the Smith talk right here on the network. As I'm not wrong, I don't think. But I might be a little harsh. But I find out harshness is a good thing. And my wife Jenna's in the chat booth, everybody, watching the stream. She's enjoying it. She gets live in front of a live studio audience. Yeah, we don't like to talk about how that one went there, Jamie, as that's when my wifey became a pit crew specialist, as she did save the race with dropping a couple screws into the steering where the steering column is on my rig. So she did save it. I totally remember that day because I had to yell at her and she couldn't figure out what I exactly needed. But once we got that straightened out, she was off to the races. And she learned how to run a drill that night too. She knew how. She was scared of it. I'm getting a lot of dirty looks out of her at this point. I'm just going to shut up before I get something thrown at me. Ah! As a set of keys, they hurt. No. Ow. Thanks a lot, Jamie. You got me in trouble. But here we are at Monza. You see a lot of guys looking at their current speeds they're clocking in, and it is over 200 miles an hour, and it's got to be turn 1 or the backstretch. very long. A lot of ways you can generate speed there, and it's just staying on the throttle. You cannot let off. You got to be basically hold it wide open. Yeah, that's what we call a hot, instead of hot fuel like they called it in the movie Need for Speed, we're going to call that one hot screw. All right, we are moments away from this one. It looks like we are about 24 minutes into practice here. It'll be a good time to do this one. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Done by the Navy Band. We are back here tonight. And, you know, the drivers are getting it all dialed in. We are expecting a few more drivers here, so we'll find out. As we were kind of checking to see who's all here, see if more drivers show up. Ben Madden, of course, last week was showing some really good pace. He's been showing a lot of pace in recent days here. So in recent races, he's been doing a really great job of just staying on it. Of course, he's coming from the time when PGR first started, but you know, we're guys. I got a little bit of time, so we can talk about some good stuff coming to PGR first. Prime Grid Racing, of course, is got Cup season. They are starting sign-ups now, as far as I can tell, to get this one going. To get this one going into another season, it'd be season 11 with the NASCAR side of things here at PGR. You know, and of course, season 10 going back. Season 10 of these guys after this season, they're going back to the W12. If you want to get involved with them, learn how they race early on, I suggest get in here, see how it goes, get signed up, get involved. It is a great experience here. And of course, you can't be up for a championship if you're not in it. Then, of course, you got Blackout Racing League. That is the network's own league. Of course, they are running Xfinity. They're going to finish that up in about 5 weeks. Then Saturdays, they are shifting gears. They are going to be going to the GT World Challenge. One lucky driver after 7 races will be crowned the best amongst GT4s and GT3s from around the world on the American circuits of the GT world. And it's the real schedule that they use in real life. So it is going to be a handful. So if you have a thing for road racing, that is a new one coming up. And of course, every Saturday after the Xfinity Series is there, guess what? That's right, the ARCAs are coming to town. As Saturdays will bring on the ARCA Series. And that is going to be an amazing deal for those drivers, as they're going to have to figure out how to race some ovals with a really fun machine all the way around. I've been hearing good reviews on it all the way around, all the way down the circuit. So they are going to come to the league. Of course, other stuff is in the works. It's not finalized. Can't say just yet, but I promise you, there is more racing coming through this league than about that is going to be pretty solid all the way around. I can't say they're the best in the business, but they have some of the most. They have some pretty top talent to top it off. A whole lot of racing, more than you can find on most leagues. Just saying, most leagues don't tend to run as many different styles of racing as these guys. Of course, looking into other stuff in the future that is going to bring out other forms of racing, stuff that has not been on the network and is going to be a challenge for some of these drivers. So if you have a thing for racing and you have a passion, get signed up with one of them today. Get in here, get signed up, have some fun. I'll even give you guys a Discord link for. I'll even give you guys the Discord link. Hold on, let's just go in here. I'll just go into the Afro, the circus, Afro circus, polka dot. If anybody knows that song, let me know, because I can tell you what movie it's from. Oh, just seen that one, didn't ya? Yeah, you seen what I was doing. There we go. There is the official Discord link for Prime Grid Racing, to where you get involved, get signed up, and put your hat in the ring, so to speak. We got some of the best in the business. And when it comes to Formula One, these guys, keep in mind, are coming up on their 10th season, 20 seasons overall. They have been on the F1 game. Now they came to iRacing, and they're still screaming. So obviously they know what they're doing for the most part. We try. So I'm going to go ahead and take a brief commercial break. Stay tuned, as these guys are going to be roaring in no time. In fact, they got less than 10 minutes to get one more driver here, or it does not become an official race. And I don't know if it can be scored at that point. So guess what? They're just going to have to figure it out. Don't go anywhere. are back, and it looks like a few more guys are getting in here. Let's hear from Brandon Perry next. Brandon Perry,
What's up, Brandon Smith?
about time you made it here. So you're here tonight. I was mentioning all the different stuff that is amongst this 2 leagues that we got going here: Blackout Racing League and Prime Grid Racing League. When you see that many different styles of racing, what goes through your head?
I love it. You know me. I've always talked about, like, if you're, I consider it like being an athlete. Like, if you're a great athlete, you can kind of cross over and play any kind of sport. It's the same thing if you're a great driver. You can kind of cross over and just drive anything. 2 wheels, 4 wheels, single wheel, whatever you want. You can get out here and get after it, even if we're what is that, unicycle? Get after that and race some unicycles out here. But I'm excited. I think that's awesome. I've seen like I said, Blackout Racing League is growing right now at a ecstatic rate, which is awesome, and adding a lot of high quality drivers that are getting ready for the GT World Challenge. So I'm looking forward to turning some races in there in the GT3 class. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for PGR GT3 to come back in about 5 or 6 weeks. I'm excited to race here tonight at Monza. I'm excited for Las Vegas in the Cup Series on Wednesday. So yeah, I think I think when you come to Prime Grid Racing, we encourage racing as many things as you can, and don't just get stuck on one series. So we have a lot of guys that cross over and race multiple series, and that's what we really like here.
And in case anybody's wondering, the guys out there, for all those that know, I might be broadcasting right here. I might not be in. But here, Brandon Perry can attest to this. Brandon Perry, you've known me quite a while now. How many different classes of cars do I race?
On the officials, I believe you're racing about 4 different classes right now. Am I wrong, or 4 or 5?
It's about 4 right now. It was gonna be 4, but mostly just 3 right now. But for the most part, Brandon Perry will tell you, if it's got wheels, I will drive it. I was in the testing. Yeah. I was involved in the testing of the Williams machine. I was involved in the testing of the W12. I was involved in testing the Xfinity. I do the NASCAR Next Gen test out just to see how it feels there. There is not a whole lot I have not test drove.
Involved in testing the W12 at Bathurst, which, boy, was that a roller coaster ride.
Yes, it was, and I think I was also responsible for Long Beach a few times and some other stuff. And so, in case for those who, I got a message for anyone out there who doubts what I can do. Piss off. Solid message.
You wear many different hats, and not only as a driver, but a broadcaster, league admin. Do a lot of different things, and yeah, man, we're excited. We love our partnership with BRL.
We have a guest in the audience that we both know, and he just gave us a bold suggestion. I'm going to test it out. We're going to see how it feels. It is a challenge. I have not done it before. Jamie, consider it done. I'm going to test that. I'm going to test it. We're going to send the next gen to Bathurst. We're going to send the next gen to Bathurst.
I said it the other day, though, when I crashed at Bathurst in the 12 hours, I said even with a custom setup, you are not racing that thing around Bathurst. I can guarantee you. You might be able to turn a lap there, but imagine having other cars out there. The best I think you could do with the next gen at Bathurst is a time trial.
Don't tempt me, Perry. I'm going to do it. I'm going to test it. I'm going to.
I know you are. But tonight's going to be fun, man.
Tonight, Monza, International House of Pancakes. I mean House of Speed. So I keep getting mixed up.
7 drivers so far, so hopefully we'll get to 9 or 10.
Hopefully, there's still more expected to get here. Of course, Brazilian Madman is making some noise amongst the paddock with his pace he's been putting up early on. And, of course, you got Taylor Toller down there. you know, you're racing these guys. What can you expect out of them?
Great drivers, both of them. Really, really, really great drivers. Really fast, really consistent. I think you probably will see both of those guys battle it out again tonight. Last time when they were on track, they had a little incident. You know, just an incident, as Charles Leclerc would say. But I think you know, expect the fireworks to fly again. Maybe not the carbon fiber this time, but I think you're going to see an absolute battle between those guys tonight. And you know, strategy might play into it, but watch out for Doug Ward as well. I think Doug always seems to have you know, the track dialed in and has it, you know, practiced up. So I think he'll be super fast out here tonight. So, and then you know, the man from down under, you can never count out Ben Madden. So I think it'll be a great race tonight, even if we have 7 guys. But hopefully we'll get a couple other guys logged in here. But you know, yeah, if you're looking to race an open wheel, we're in our 19th season currently of Formula One. Come on over and join us. As you see, great broadcast, great league. It's a challenging car. You know, if you want to come over and abide by some, you know, rules, which there's not many here in PGR, but if you just want to kind of respect the admins and have fun, this is a great place to be.
All right, man. I'm going to put you back down to it. You got qualifying, buddy. Get after it.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. So, Brandon Perry, give us a brief word from Blackout Racing. He is the owner of it. And, well, Jamie, I guess Emily is telling us what to do again. God, all right. Well, I guess he's going to have to test the next Gen X Masters. As that one is going to be extremely challenging. That might be arguably one of my toughest drives I have to do there. Currently, as we're watching, qualifying has begun here. I'm going to go to a brief commercial break from the network. Don't go anywhere.
Deep once again, my heart is waking. It hurts when you lie all the time. Can't feel anymore. Feels numb when I die. Restart me again and again. Your love, the ghost of me. Been waiting for the light. Won't say goodbye. Won't close my eyes and die. I'm waking, give me life. The ghost of me, of me.
right, we are back. We're starting to see him start dialing in. Of course, Taylor Toller, 126.29. Froyo, 2.1 off of him. Perry coming in 3.1 off. Race for pole position. Looks like Ben Madden, Zachary Crabtree, Doug Ward, and Tarcisio Carvalho have still got to dial it in some more. Of course, these guys got 20 minutes to lay down. Oh, it looks like they actually got just under 15 minutes remaining. They get a 20-minute quali. So what do they know? They have to push it. They got to find the edge, put this machine on edge, and don't skip a beat. Yeah, that arrive and drive driver is slower, but it's only 3.1. I mean, he can find the pace in a short amount of time. He's familiar enough with the machine to where he can do it. Of course, no shocker here. The Brazilian madman, Tarcisio Carvalho, and Doug Ward now go up to the P3 position. Doug Ward put it in second row. No surprise there. These guys are going to be at war for probably about half the race. That would be my prediction. If they are on it the entire time, this could be a shootout. These guys, of course, are going to race some serious distance. I believe they're going to do about 36 laps here tonight here at Monza, which is going to be quite a bit for sim drivers anyway. Real life, they do a lot more than that. We'll just word it that way. So Brandon Perry is now 3.4 off pace. Carvalho takes over pole. Provisional pole goes to Carvalho by a 0.01 the difference. What a flyer. That was as much as I want to say yes, the GTP might be a little bit outmatched. So the GTP obviously has the same amount of pace, but as far as handling wise, nothing compared to the Formula One. It's a cornering monster, and to top it off, it's clocked in about the same speeds on the straight. So it might actually keep up pretty good, but you have to be able to rotate the GTP in the corners with ease, and you have to be able to drive it off the corners really good. That's where it'd be might be a bad option. Drivers are still getting clocked in here, though. They are all just kind of making it happen. As you see them starting to develop quite a bit of pace as the practice goes on. Of course, for a few guys out there, Ben Madden, of course, sitting in there. I don't believe there's any penalties here tonight that I'm aware of. But I can, if he wasn't on track right now, he's trying to still clock in some laps. So I can't confirm from race control if there is a penalty. I don't believe there is. Toller's a monster when it comes to anything with wheels. You'd have to put Toller in the GTP. Switch them. Oh my, Brandon Perry losing the grip there. Still got some time for these guys if they wanted to get in here. They got just over 10 minutes remaining here in qualifying. So while qualifying is going on, I'm going to crank up the tunes and you guys just kind of roll to the Sweet music here at Monza. We are back here, and as you can see, Brandon Perry's still trying to get it in there to get a really good time. You know, and tonight what we can expect is some banana peels as come Mr. Taliban, bring me bananas. Daylight come and we want to go home. As yes, that's right. I busted out the super glue, telling me bananas. Daylight come and we want to go home. As I brought the super glue, I brought the banana peels, and I threw them on the track. Where they went, I have no clue, but I can tell you one driver who's finding them, that's Brandon Perry. Just saying. Sorry, Perry. There's Ben Madden. He is okay, he is on a flyer. He just ripped through a Scary like it was nobody's business. And he's flying. Rips it out of the final corner. Oh, that could have been his outlap. I'm kind of watching Ben Madden's sector times. And he is going to be flying, I think, as he wants to get on the board. And he's green in sector 1. He's on rails right now. He's got it loose. This is why he's the man from down under came here to play as he's letting it rip. He's faster than Crabtree in sector 2. Sector 3 is coming up, and he's going to be absolutely flying. He's got it on the limit, it looks like. No holds bars. He is gone. He says, see ya. He is still wide open. Hang on to it, man. Don't let it go. He's going to cross the line here. This should count. Comes down that front stretch. Goes P4. Clocks it in. 1:27.06. Man, what a lap time out of him. As he let that bad boy rip. And maybe he's happy about it. You can't park there, sir. Man, I just got done mowing that grass. What the hell? Great. And now I got to go out there and fix that turn. So, that word, huh? Beetlejuice. 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 He is not in the room. I don't know where that movie gets up spreading lies like that. I've been waiting to see Beetlejuice for years. Keep that in mind. I've been waiting. I have tried it every single year, and I have yet to see Beetlejuice. So Beetlejuice, 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 Beetlejuice. See? Nothing. The man doesn't show up. Why? Because he's scared to show up in my house. He's scared. Like a little puppy. He's scared. Yeah, that's right. I just got done saying Beetlejuice is punk. But anyway, I digress. As we're still here at qualifying. These guys are still clocking it in. About a 1.7 that I can see down the grid. A little bit more. Zachary Crabtree, of course, newest member to the grid, along with Froyo. But Froyo, it looks like he might have a little bit more experience on his side than Crabtree with this one. So Froyo is actually doing a pretty solid job of just keeping on track, getting the pace out there that he needs to get the job done. Of course, Carvalho, what can be said? Last week he won. He's got 2 wins this season. And when we go look at it, you know, he won at Silverstone, won at Watkins Glen. Taylor Toller, of course, wound up out at Silverstone due to an incident between him and Carvalho. And then Watkins Glen, Toller did not show up. So I don't know what's going to happen here tonight. Like Brandon Perry said, expect the fireworks and the sparks to fly tonight, as those two drivers have been at it nearly all season long. As we're coming up to the ending of qualifying, we are about a minute 30 away from the ending of qualifying. Nobody's really in contention right now for that number 1 spot. Tarcisio Carvalho brought something to the table here tonight. We don't know what it is. There's only a 0.04 difference, but we'll find out after this brief commercial break.
Move your body for the soul, do your moves. Do your moves, let it show us the day. Feel the rhythm, take control, blow the bass. Blow the bass, take control.
Move your body.
Jeremy Froyo. As we go into row 3, it's going to be Doug Ward with Brandon Perry, and bringing up the rear will be Zachary Crabtree for the start of tonight's race. And hopefully drivers are excited as we are getting ready for the start of this one. There we go. We're going to kind of get this one out of the way here so you guys can actually see the start. Drivers are taking the grid now. Here we go. The lights are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's
Green
lights
flag,
out
green flag.
here at Monza. And here we go. Tolo and Carvalho. Oh my, big wreck in the back. That is Froyo, and we are screaming T1. Toller beats it there. Carvalho gets through. Then, of course, 2x2 through turn 1. Crabtree and Perry side by side. Oh, yellow flag flies. And we are under safety car early as, oh my, Jeremy Froyo trouble. Let's go look at this one and see what happens. We're just going to kind of just go back and rewind this right to the start here. This one kind of went chaotic right out the gate here. We're just going to rewind because we know we got some time here. All right, so I believe we got time to shift the gears here. We're going to go far chase and see exactly what happened, but it looked like he lit him up a little bit too hard out the gate. Kind of go into this one here. You can see him light him up, and that is where the trouble comes in. You got to keep it as straight as possible out the gate to get a good start. But sometimes it gets a little bit, oh, there it is. It just snapped on him. Another problem was right there, Doug Ward missing a wing off the rear of Ben Madden. So, ton of different things here. And in this race, you look at Brandon Perry. Here it is, the chase to turn 1. Brandon Perry and Crabtree side by side. And Crabtree a little wide, pushed Perry out a little bit wide. Got loose on the exit. It loses out on that position. As we are under caution here at Monza. We are currently under caution here. Toller out in front here. He's just ready to rock and roll. He's just out there feeling it out. He's just waving to the safety car right now. He's saying, hello, how are you doing? Looks like it will be green flag here. After a while, it looks like Doug Ward and Jeremy Froyo are having to re-grid up. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be back here in no time as they are still getting this sorted out.
It's me again. I missed you. You remember me, right? I'm show, a dark and flow. I won't let you go. I'm here. I control you, just as in a game. But don't try to fight me back. You can't break me. Try it, and you shall see. I'm back. Boo.
All the fans in the stands, yes, Micah, you can drive the pace car, but only if you're in an F1 car. You have to race. That's the only way that pace car gets driven. It's a special pace car driver as we have in that pace car. It's okay, all right. I just hired Ghostface from the movie Scream to drive it. No big deal. Just saying, Ghostface is driving the pace car. It kept him from stabbing people. We had to give him a hobby. Just saying, he can't keep making all these movies. Seriously, there's not that. They're just milking that cash cow for all it's worth. No, we got no. The pace car is driven by track officials. But we'll consider it. Just saying. We'll consider it. As we're still under caution here, looks like Jeremy Froyo is going to rejoin up to the grid. I don't know if they're going to have enough time to get him around again, but he is flying. That's exactly why you're not driving the pace car. That's exactly not. Anytime somebody just says, I'll probably wreck it in taking pace laps, you know what? I got nothing. There's a few people that probably know what I'm thinking about this one, but I'll keep my comment to myself on that one, as there's no reason to wreck under caution. None. You can't do pace laps, and I don't know what to tell you. In the chat here, in the booth here, however, we do have a lovely kitty, Garfield, staring at me really crazy-like, and my wife, Jenna, who is also in the booth. Looking lovely as always. For all the fans in the stands, hopefully these guys will get it green fairly quick. Jeremy's going to fly around. These guys have been knowing how they're going to do this one. That pace car is going to be set to go this next time by. Don't go anywhere, because it is going to be going to war here between Tarcisio Carvalho, or Taylor Toller, Carvalho, and Madden, along with up near the front, Crabtree. Don't go anywhere.
It's a war when we rage. It's a war when we rage. Where my soldiers are. Where my soldiers are. It's a war when we rage. It's a war when we rage. Where my soldiers are. Where my soldiers are. Left, right, left, right. We're gonna get it tonight. Left, right, left, right. Yeah, it's a war in the rage. Left, right, left, right. We're gonna get it tonight. Left, right, left, right. Yeah, it's a war in the rage. Grab your soldiers, grab your fighters, grab your weapons, pray for God to guide us. We're going to war. We're going to war. Yeah, grab the beat, grab
the cars getting set. They're slowing down, allowing that pace car to get some distance. Toller can command the start at any given point. When is he going to go? He's going to try and catch Carvalho off balance here. I have a feeling I know when he's going to go. They slow up in sector 3 to allow that pace car to get into the pits. Oh my. Blinking car. That is, looks like Ben Madden had a little bit of a glitch. See him warming up their tires one final time. Taylor, Toller, Carvalho, Madden, Crabtree, Perry, Froyo, and Ward all at the back. So here we go. They're coming around. It looks to be a Scary. I am right. It is a Scary. There it is. The Parabolica. The entrance to Parabolica is the final turn here, and there's the exit. You see them all warming up. They're all set. Gonna get the camera set. And we are ready to go here. And we are gone. He gets around this turn. He's going. I guarantee it. He is looking and wrecking the back with a couple guys. Doug Ward and Jeremy Froyo back in the wall. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I think Toller's going to give him a chance to get relined up. Virtual safety car is out, I believe. And this is the kind of stuff you cannot do at this level. Seriously, how do you wreck under caution? It drives me insane. It drives me literally insane every single time I hear this. You wreck under caution. Keep your distance. It's not rocket science. If you wreck under caution with these guys, you know, you're basically shooting yourself in the foot. You only get one faster pair. You have to throw a new wing on. If you're lucky, it's just the wing, and you can patch it up without burning up a faster pair. But I see it a ton of times throughout sim racing where cars wreck under caution. What is the difficulty about pace laps? You're at 60 miles an hour, driving like you just do on the freeway. Just saying. It's that easy. Oh, you gave two faster pairs. Okay, that's great. Two faster pairs, two chances to screw up your car. You know, this old league I was in Formula 1, this takes me back to the ESOP days. We had the W13, and it was on edge all the time, and we only got 0 faster pairs. It didn't exist in that league. Of course, you were out a lot of times because turn 1 always... I did not will nothing to happen. No more wrecking. What the heck is the difficulty? It is pace laps. It wasn't mowing no lawn. There's gravel on that turn. No grass. Wrong place to be busting out the lawnmower. My wife is singing mowing the lawn while dancing with Garfield. Okay, I guess. As Garfield has become the new dancer of the network. So these guys are going to try it one more time. As hopefully they do not have anything. Oh, they're actually coming to a stop here. I don't know what's going on here. What is going on as we are finding out? They get it slowed down. They get some distance between. They might not have had enough distance between that and the pace car. All the cars, of course, came to a stop. All the cars not lined up. They're just kind of going wherever they want. And Taylor Toller says, see ya, I'm gone. That is, oh my, Carvalho hard into the wall. He might be okay.
Green flag, green flag.
Toller, Madden, Crabtree all out front. Carvalho's heading down pit road. Perry, Ward, Froyo all up in the front here. Oh my, Froyo tries the inside. Oh, late breaks it on Perry. Perry has to go through the infield grass. Doug Ward is right there to take full advantage of that one. Toller, Madden, Crabtree. Crabtree's up in the top three. Atta boy, Zach. Go, buddy. Zach is on the attack here tonight. As he is just said it before, he's learning more of how these cars function. Now he's got to maintain it. That's where the strategy's going to come in. Jeremy Froyo looks like he's going to try and apply some pressure to Crabtree. Doug Ward is getting some pressure applied to him from Brandon Perry. The back four are at war here. As now, oh my, Crabtree's grabbing some curb. Dang it, he says, okay, bring me the off-wheel edition. Froyo goes for the move. Drag race down the back stretch. Who's on the brakes the easiest here? Doug Ward tries to look inside, can't quite get it. Hold it together, boys, as, oh, big hit. Crabtree hard into the wall. Doug Ward hard into the wall. Big caution here tonight. As that one is going to be questionable. Let's go and take a look at this one from high above here. So Crabtree goes into the turn. Looks like he's got a good entrance. Gets it nice and low. Here's Doug Ward right behind. Doug Ward's carrying clearly a little bit more speed at this point. If we go into the dashboard. Oh, if I was in the dashboard. We won't bring it up during that. Oh, a little bit of a slip up from Crabtree. Doug Ward, nothing he could do as he gets into the gravel. Big hit by both of them. Oh, Perry gets clipped in between two as Doug's just trying to get out of the way off of it. He's into that one. Big wreck here at Monza. As we are back live, and I believe the guys are going to try and catch up to the pace car here. You see a few of these guys are not going to be happy about this one, as that one will definitely fall under review. Ben Madden looks like he's coming down pit road. Taylor Toller looks like he's going to come to a crawl here as the pace car is coming out. Safety car is rolling. So drivers are going to have to get stopped to let the pace car go past, and then they're going to go. A few guys hard hit into the wall. Ben Madden already went down pit road. So very interesting how this one panned out this late in the game. Man, what a race. As 3 cars involved in that one. It was Brandon Perry, Zachary Crabtree, and Doug Ward all involved, all from slight. As it looked like Zachary Crabtree grabbed the gravel and lost it a little bit. And as he tried to slow down, Doug Ward had nowhere to go. And when Doug Ward was trying to get his machine really slowed down, and then he got clipped by Perry. So we have some craziness happening here tonight. Drivers have to get it under control. But don't go anywhere, as I'm sure we're going to come to green flag in no time.
on green.
All right, we're going to go and have a little word and see what Brandon Perry can tell us about this. Brandon Perry.
What's up? This is crazy.
Message from the network. So I want one car link between all cars.
Under safety.
No, I mean under safety, 2 car links. Just before green, 1 car link. I don't give a dang. This is ridiculous.
Trust me, I know. The guys are chatting and then not paying attention. And, you know, the first one, you know, Jeremy thought we were going to go. And then him and Doug, you know, we weren't going. So that happened. But then this one, yeah, just people not paying attention. So
I suggest...
I'm going to get him.
I would suggest telling them a 1 car link between on restarts. And tell them, if anything, tell them it's from race control up top. He's tired of watching this.
Yes, sir. I'll tell him, you know what? If all this chaos keeps up, I might get a podium though. So let's see.
Yeah, you won't even have to work for it at that point. I mean, you just got to work to be able to let everybody else make the mistake. You know what? Hey, I'm all for it. You know what? That's exactly the plan I use in every race.
Exactly. Just trying to have some fun with it, but I will tell him. I absolutely will.
Barry knows my strat. That's what sucks, because he knows what I'm planning on doing, so he tries not to mess up.
Sometimes it works, man. Sometimes it works. Just let them all crash out and drive by.
All right, man. Well, yeah, I suggest telling him that, Perry. If you want, you're ultimately in control, but I want 1 to 2 car lengths between, and 1 car length on restart to avoid the wreckage and carnage, because this is getting insane.
I will tell him. I will absolutely tell him.
Thank you,
sir.
So Brandon Perry, get a look at this one, and it looks like Toller stopped. Toller is stopped. I don't know what's going on here. Jeremy Froyo, Brandon Perry, Ben Madden, Zachary Crabtree, Doug Ward. Taylor Toller is still stopped. They got the man with the yellow watching out for people, waving yellow flag. Don't know what's going on with Taylor Toller, as this is a kind of weird. Wait, there's a restroom in that area? Why didn't anybody tell me about that? That would have been so handy to know there. I could have just got out right there and just went to the restroom real quick and just left it parked. I guess when you got to go, you got to go. As Taylor Toller screams through real quick. He gets up there. He gets up to speed quick. I can't argue that. He did a great job. Just when you got to go, you got to go. Well, I guess there's a porta potty there. You wanted to use the porta john. So here we go. Drivers are kind of hopefully going to space out a little bit and not wreck under caution. We will find out here, as it looks like they are letting that pace car go. All the drivers are getting set. They're just at a creepy crawly speed. They could probably go a little bit faster. But this is per league rules. They have to let the pace car go in, and the restart will be on Taylor Toller, as he can go at any time. And here he goes. He is off. He says, see ya, I'm gone. Toller, Froyo, Perry, Madden, Zachary Crabtree, Doug Ward, Tarcisio Carvalho, all letting it rip. Are we going to see some green flags here? Just green maybe.
Green flag, green flag.
Madden goes for the move on Perry, side by side, down the front stretch. They are going to scream into turn 1. Go for the late break, Perry. Late break of Danny Ricciardo, that shit. Yes, I realize I'm getting a potty mouth here, but you know what? It's okay. It'll be fine. It's the S word. Certain words I don't allow, but Brandon Perry side by side. Ben Madden, this is the battle for third. Perry, no answer. Zap, big collision. Cars inside cars, and Perry goes around. That is what we're talking about, full advantage here, as the game actually glitched. Ben Madden and Zach, they don't look like they have damage, but I can assure you there probably is some, since one car is inside the other. Zachary Crabtree's looking like he's still okay. Toller, Froyo, Perry, Carvalho. Carvalho coming on strong as he's trying to catch up to Brandon Perry. Doug Ward right behind him, right in that slipstream. Madden and Crabtree, of course, after the incident, which will be reviewed, wind up battling this one out as it's like Crabtree and Madden are still trying to catch up to the rest of the field. Now, here we are, Carvalho and Brandon Perry. Drivers are impatient here tonight. I don't know where the madness is. Crabtree going into the pits again. We got 25 laps to go here. Ward, Carvalho, and Perry. The battle for third place is on, as Brandon Perry did find the grips on this machine here tonight. Of course, top three will be in the booth for an interview. If Taylor Toller, of course, comes out with a race win, that'll get him closer to a championship. Carvalho goes forward down the back, down the straight. Side by side with Perry. Perry lets him go, but he doesn't let go that easy. Gets right in that slipstream again. Very smart to just get there. Maybe he'll bring him up closer to Tarcisio, as Toller, Froyo, and Carvalho are top three. Perry, Ward, Madden, and Crabtree are bringing up behind that. Looks like Madden is getting closer to Doug Ward now. They are trying to navigate this course. Madden sees the opportunity. Is he going to go for it? He does. He goes for it. Inside shot, inside line. Madden gets the move done. Holds it together, makes the pass. What a job by Madden to make up the position there. We're watching a few others right now. We do see Toller still out in front, 4.9 the gap. Then we got Jeremy Froyo, Tarcisio Carvalho. Ben Madden looks like he's coming off of some off-track incident. Let's go take it back, scroll back and take a look at this. It looks like he might have just lost it somewhere. Yep, just lost it just a little bit, locks it down, gets a safe entry, and he's back on it. So could have been a lot worse than it was. As drivers continue to struggle here at Monza. It looks like they finally put down some green laps. We've got 23 laps to go. Don't go anywhere, as fans. We'll be back after a brief commercial break from the network.
In the back of my mind, there's a memory. You were holding my hand tight, kissing on a moonlit street. And I've been missing you since then. Yeah, I still smell you on my sheets. Loving you is sweet, sweetheart. Losing you is killing me. Baby, I can't breathe. Baby, I can't breathe. I remember your eyes like a warm sun.
All right, here we go. We're back. We're just kind of seeing what's going on here. Toller's still up front. Froyo. Then we got Carvalho, Perry, Madden, Ward, and Crabtree. Now, Crabtree is a lap down now. From what I can tell, of course, everybody else within 26 seconds of the leader. So Taylor Toller has got a lot of work. He's got 22 more laps of this to go. We go and look at the pit strategy here. He has not pit the entire night. He still needs to pit, in fact. Grab your tires, as it is mandatory. When he does that, it's fully on him. He's 15 laps into his run. He's got 21 to go. What do? You got to time it out perfect. Now, ideally, you want to have at least a 20 to 30 second lead on the second place guy to maybe make a dent and not lose a position. If he can get there. Is he capable of it? Yeah, he's probably gonna be okay. But ideally, he wants to maximize that gap to not lose so much pace. Now, Jeremy Froyo is coming in second place. Looks like he's got a really good pace going out the gate. His best, he's 1:27.47, and he's maintaining that. Absolutely, he's maintaining that pace to keep in front of Tarcisio Carvalho. But Carvalho is running 1:26.08, nearly identical to Taylor Toller. This is what we were talking about early on, is that these guys could be there we go, everybody. That is Jenna, my lovely wife, in the chat. She is live here in the booth. So she kind of hears everything. She's also overseeing the whole stream to make sure it's still up. And here, oh, look at this. Carvalho goes for the inside shot. Can't quite get it into T1. Jeremy Froyo with a mistake. That takes advantage. Carvalho takes advantage of this. Side by side through turn 2 and 3, I believe. Who is going to make or break here? This is going to be who's got the better braking. Oh my, Carvalho off track. I don't know if he was doing a wreck avoidance here. But they didn't collide, didn't make any contact, so call it a day. Brandon Perry, of course, watching that battle ensue in front of him. And he is a master of Monza. He's raced here a lot. In 20 seasons, he's ran it 20 times, at least. He knows a lot of the track through different platforms even. So he's got this one definitely dialed in here tonight, I hope. We're not seeing too much making or breaking times out of these guys. Toller, Carvalho, Froyo, Perry, Ward, Madden, our guys here. Something happened with Madden here. Let's go take a look. as I don't know exactly what happened to Madden.
Yellow flag is out.
Madden, yellow. Oh, big contact on a Crabtree. Big mistake, and oh my, as now we fall into a late caution here tonight. Another safety car. We don't know yet, as we'll review after the race. And who are you talking about advancing a position on that one, Jamie? Might want to give a heads up to Brandon Perry on that if you've seen something like that. Taylor Toller, Tarcisio Carvalho, Jeremy Froyo, Brandon Perry, Doug Ward, Ben Madden, no wing. He is going to be heading down into pit road. Zachary Crabtree, big time damage on that Williams. Here comes the pace car. Everybody's going to check up. We're going to fall under caution once again here. Third caution here tonight at Monza. Tough race, tough battles. And now the strat is just gone out the window. So this is going to get pretty interesting all the way down the line. Don't go anywhere. Brandon Perry.
What's up, Brendan Smith?
I'm getting reports from Jamie Pugh that Carvalho advanced position inside the chicane. He went off track.
What do you mean?
So Carvalho and Froyo went into a turn.
Advantage off track?
Yes. Didn't see it, and Jamie did see it. He reported it to me through the stream.
I'd have to look back at it. It's specifically a road rules. I would need to see it before I can make any confirmation. If he did do that, you know, I'll get him after the race and he'll get a post-race penalty. But
yeah,
now, I'm not going to hit him.
No, I wouldn't hit him right now, but we will have to review that one somewhere around 3 to 4 laps ago, I think.
Yeah, we'll definitely look at that. And if he gained, you know, you cannot gain an advantage by going off the track. So if he did that, we'll look at it. But yeah, we'll have to see.
Yep, Jamie Pugh can probably record when that lap was.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely look at it.
If you remind the stream.
You know, Tarcisio's pretty smart. Usually would probably give back the advantage, but we'll look at it. Maybe, you know, Jeremy was off track himself or off the pace, or I don't know. We'll have to look at it. But if so, you know me, I like giving out penalties, and Tarcisio's happy to take them if he did something wrong. So if so, we'll get him after the race.
Nope. Yeah, I'd asked Jamie Pugh to remember that lap.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right, there we go. That is confirmed on the race control side of things. Yes, that one will fall in review. Taylor Toller, Tarcisio Carvalho, Jeremy Froyo, all up front. Brandon Perry, Doug Ward, Ben Madden, and Zachary Crabtree. Looking at this one, Taylor Toller and Tarcisio, though, looks like Toller is taking advantage. He's going to go under a safety car here. Check this out. You got a few others coming down pit road. Carvalho and Jeremy Froyo are going to bring up the deal, along with, looks like Doug Ward staying out, so he's going to come up to the front. Don't go anywhere, race fans. I will be right back after this brief commercial break from The network.
There must be something in the water. There must be something in the air. These sheep are leading us to slaughter, bloody. Nobody really seems to care, but I've been seeing horror stories. Been up all night with my memories. Been studying the books and movies. And it's not good, and it's all bad news that makes money. Wake up, the world's on fire. Wake up, it just connected another night. It's on fire. The world's on fire. There must be something in the water. There must be something in the air. These sheep are leading us to slaughter, bloody. Nobody really seems to care, but I've been seeing horror stories. Been up all night with my memories. Been studying the books and movies. It's not good, it's all bad news that makes money. Wake up, the world's on fire. Wake up, it just connected another night. It's on fire. The world's on fire. The world's on fire.
All right, we are still under caution, safety car conditions here. So it looks like, okay, they let the pace car go in. Green, they are rolling.
Green's out.
Carvalho
Green
is
flag.
gone. Then we got Froyo, Toller, Doug Ward. Doug Ward is sitting in there. He was watching turn one. They got to be really careful going into turn one here. You stay off of one another. And Doug Ward goes around again here tonight. As we got 16 laps to go here. Put up the full-size alert here as Carvalho, Froyo, Toller. Toller, of course, is on 4 freshies. It's go-go juice. He's going to be at Froyo off track. Losing the position there. Perry has the opportunity. Perry has an opportunity here to catch up as Froyo's tires are going to be a lot off after that one. Perry is in the slipstream. Carvalho's off. Toller, Froyo, and in moments it has changed up. And look at this. Perry sees the opportunity. He is going for it. Froyo goes around. Doug Ward is right there. Froyo, Carvalho, Madden, self-spins all over. So Toller, Perry, Madden, our top three. Now, we had a lot go on here, so I can't go back to it just yet. As we're marking some stuff down here. Oh, Madden going around. He is off track right in front of everybody there. And now Carvalho comes through. What is going on here? Perry is flying late, and we got 15 laps to go. Toller's out front. Perry, Carvalho, Madden, Ward, and Froyo. As it looks like now we got another one done with Madden here. But right out the gate, you see it how things have really shifted gears. As Taylor Toller has 4.5 seconds to Brandon Perry, and Perry is a master of Monza. He can seriously drive the track, and he is not going to hold back on this one, as he does see the opportunity. Can he get a win? You know, it all depends on Taylor Toller. If Toller can, he's got to be the Iceman at this point. He's got to be 100% dialed in. If he wrecks, he ain't gonna get another shot at this. I don't foresee it being the case. As now that Brandon Perry is all in open air, he knows that the guys behind, Carvalho, Madden, Ward, of course, coming out of the pits. He's got fresh tires. Froyo, he's got tires that might be a little bit worn down. Zachary Crabtree is struggling here tonight at Monza, as it's a tougher race than what he's undergone. Of course, Crabtree is down a lap. Froyo, Ward, close to maybe losing a lap down. So we're going to go back. We're going to take a look at Carvalho's deal where he went off. As Carvalho, this is exactly where he lost it, right out of the Ascari. We talked about it in pre-race. It is a brutal race. And then, of course, we go down further. Here it is with Froyo. Froyo comes around. Battle with Perry, he loses it. Final turn. Big bang into the rear wall of that one. That is going to mess up everything for him. Of course, then you got Ben Madden, where Madden, you see, was trying to get right close to Perry, got into the turn, locked up a little bit too hard, had to lock it down, and Carvalho just kind of shot through there. So definitely a night to remember for these guys, as we're coming down to the wire. 13 laps to go. You gotta stay ice cold for 13 laps. All right. Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. I remember the movie reference, and Ghostbusters was awesome. Don't cross the streams. Is it could lead to something catastrophic. Mass hysteria, cats and dogs living together, people eating people. You name it, it could happen. Who knows? Even a marshmallow man could come out of the abyss. Just saying it happens. As yes, we're seeing a lot happen here in this race. It's as tough as Monza is. You see Taylor Toller almost make a mistake there and didn't even skip a beat. So Toller has to stay on it here. But you know, Ben Madden, he's trying to close the gap. 4.5 seconds back. He's got 12 laps to go. Him and Perry are running about a second, half a second off each other's lap, and Madden is faster by that half a second. So can it be done? Yeah. If Perry has to limit mistakes. By limit mistakes, I mean don't make any. As we were talking about it in the chat there, he's going to take advantage of every mistake he gets. Get a podium here tonight. And here's Zachary Crabtree. He just had something happen. We'll just kind of go back and take a look. Zachary Crabtree. A lot of an off track. You can't park there, sir. Looks like he lets guys go by before he re-enters the track, but then that's the same thing we were talking about pre-race. You have to be easy on the throttle. Everything matters here tonight. Yes, we have, Jamie. That is why this. I've raced with these guys in the past. I've done a little bit of the Grand Prix side of things at PGR, and it is a blast. I have an absolute blast every time I race it. You know, I'm glad I don't have to rebuy the tracks every year because, granted, I go through a lot. As most people have seen my library know that I have a lot of content through iRacing. So needless to say, my wife actually keeps me on a little bit of a budget these days. But this thing, if we see anything happen here in the top three, it could easily cost him a position. You look between Perry now and Madden, the gap is closing. 3.19 the gap and closing. Madden is faster than Perry by a second. So he's closing on Perry 1 second a lap. He's only got 3, so he should start seeing a pass before lap 7 if all goes clean. Now, keep in mind, he still has to pass him, and Brandon Perry is a master of defense sometimes. Sometimes he's game on, other times he's game off, other times we don't know. He's going to be all over the map. He's a mixed bag of tricks. And of course, Jeremy Froyo wound up still back behind Tarcisio Carvalho. But it looks like Froyo might have has significantly less pace than Carvalho, because Carvalho is actually just staying on it right now. He's got a lot of catching to do to get into the podium spot. We are still watching that gap between Brandon Perry and Ben Madden. And let's just say it's closing down. He's closing it down. And Perry might have made a mistake, because that gap actually shifted gears a little bit, as it's 2.39. Carvalho's got about 32 seconds to get caught up to that one. He's not really closing on it right now. He's a second faster than both of those two, so he's closing 2 seconds a lap on Perry. So he could find himself in a podium position also. Taylor Toller, however, is game on. His last lap, a 1:25.13. Not the, looks like it is the fastest lap of the session. And he is absolutely flying at this point. He's gone. He says, see ya, I'm just going to focus. We are seeing, it looks like the gap is spread between Perry and Madden now, as Madden might have made a mistake. This is 3.2 seconds a lap now. It's getting pretty spicy here as I don't know what's going to happen here. Ben Madden has a lot of chasing him down to do. He's got 3.1 the gap. Brandon Perry has to hit every break point, every turn. He's got to hit every apex and exit here just to stay focused and get this one done. As it did, oh my, another crash here. I don't know exactly what happened here. Oh, there's one of them. I don't know what happened to Froyo, because Froyo at the same time hit the curb that might have upset the car still on the end. Oh my, big hit. Froyo back into the pits. Whips it around, heats up the tires. Not his night. .4 the gap to Brandon Perry. Taylor Kohler, he's got 7 laps to stay out front. Ben Madden is chasing down Brandon Perry. And Perry is still 2.2 in front. It looks like they are coming up on lap traffic. Thought they were. Could have swore I seen Brandon Perry just trying to keep it alive here. This is 2.5 the gap for the battle for second. Taylor Toller out in front still. It comes up on Zachary Crabtree. Blue flags are out, and there he goes. Crabtree lets him have it. You see, it looks like that was Doug Ward actually off track again. So Taylor Toller, Brandon Perry, Ben Madden, our top 3. Stay tuned for after the race, as I will be interviewing the top 3 here tonight. They will be coming up here, have a few laps, maybe say some words that probably ain't really meant for stream. Who knows? It all depends on who the driver is. Ben Madden in trouble. He's going to lose out on the opportunity on Perry, as Madden loses a lot of time, and with 6 to go, that is not the time you want that to happen. Tarcisio Carvalho, though, finds himself 26.8 the gap. Really closing down now. As Carvalho really did close that gap, 19.2 the gap now to Ben Madden. Just gonna kind of let the camera roll while I grab a quick drink. Don't go anywhere. back, everybody. You guys sitting back and watching this. Toller, Perry, Carvalho, Madden, Ward, and Crabtree. All in this one. Now, Jeremy Froyo, big time wreck. Let's go take a look at this, see what happened. As it's the same thing we were watching. And this is the contact that was made. That was all the damage completely gone. That car is done for after that one. No repair. That could be done on that one. His night will be probably over after that one. 4 laps to go here for Taylor Toller, though. He's absolutely on rails. He's fired up here tonight. Missed last week. Comes back this week. He of course, has won at Monza before. I think he won last season here. And tonight, oh my, Toller, big time off track there. Gonna lose quite a bit of time, actually. Actually, they lose a whole lot, as looks like Perry is still 27 seconds behind. Yeah, it's 27 and a half seconds behind on this one. The drivers at this point, of course, you're coming up on 3 to go. What they have to remember is they are probably starting to get a little bit tired. As you do have to have some sort of endurance in you. Get this one done. Oh, he was texting while driving. I can't help it if you're texting and driving at the same time. Unfortunately, you should probably not do that if you are texting and driving at the same time, as it's not the best way to do things. Be right back. I'm gonna remove got my hoodie on it. I'm gonna start getting a little warm in the booth here. I'm gonna take it off. You guys jam out. All right. Clock is ticking for these drivers. Probably pretty happy at this point about how far they've driven this. Of course, it would be a big point stay for a few drivers in here, as we could see the leaderboard get shaken on its lid with some pretty good finishes amongst all the drivers. Looks like Thackeray Crabtree, though, might have found a rhythm, as we're coming to the white flag. It's a little too late for him. But this is where apexes and exits come to play, and you have to remember them. You can't just throw it in there very often. Toller's out in front, then it's Perry, then you got Carvalho, Madden, Doug Ward, Zachary Crabtree, Jeremy Froyo, of course. Better luck next time, as we wound up out of tonight's race due to a wrecked car. You can only patch it up so many different ways. And frankly, we don't limit the tires, but we do limit the duct tape. As you see, Taylor Toller, he's coming down, gets to the Ascari one last time. And there it is, the Orange Beast. You know, I would just shake my head if he stopped right before the start-finish line, stopped, and let Perry win. I'd be shaking my head at that point, as that would officially have given me seen everything on the stream. But like any driver, he says, no, I'm going to pass across the finish line. He is our winner of the Italian Grand Prix here tonight in a tremendous drive. Brandon Perry, of course, bringing home a podium. He's been having a pretty good season so far. Just what the doctor ordered for him, as he's going to cross the line. P2 here tonight. And Tarcisio Carvalho going to be crossing next, as he will be scored P3. And of course, we got Madden, Ward, Crabtree, and Froyo. But now here we go to the official race results. Once I can find them here anyway, we'll just bring them up just yet. Probably not, as cars still haven't crossed the line yet. Looks like Doug Ward has to get across the line next. Started 5th, gonna finish 5th. He had a tough race. See him scream through the dirt there. Ben Madden clear. Oh, call the doctor. Ben Madden's upside down again. There's Doug Ward. And there are the official results from tonight, pending review. Let's go ahead and start them off. We'll bring up the Brazilian madman, Tarcisio Carvalho. Tarcisio.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, you got it done here. You had a great finish. How's this one for you?
This was a fun race. I think I had 4 or 5 pit stops. But Monza is nice to race, right? High speed, difficult corners because you need to brake late and high speed, right? I think it was fun. Today I like to race.
All right. Well, any shots you got to do for anybody that might be watching cheering on in Brazil?
Yeah, my middle kid, she was here by my side, asking some things and watching me racing, so it's for her.
All right. Thank you for that. I'm going to get this, get you down to the guys, help you down in a little bit. Great job here. Great job here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Carvalho getting it done in Italy. And now let's hear from the man in the baby blue machine. Brandon Perry scoring a P2 here tonight. All right, here we go. Brandon Perry, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, Brandon Smith?
You brought it home, P2 on a Williams Strat with a Williams machine. How do you feel here tonight?
Pretty good, not gonna lie. You know, we had talked about it earlier that it was looking like a race of attrition, and so, you know, I was saying if these guys just wreck, I'll just drive by them, and that's basically what happened. You know, a couple of guys self-spun in front of me, and I was able to avoid them and get around, and then, you know, in a couple of the battles that I was involved in, you know, unfortunately, Ben got hit by Zach Crabtree, and then, you know, the next couple times, the guys that were trailing me ended up losing it under traction zone, in the traction zone. So I'm pretty ecstatic. You know, I think I made, you know, a few mistakes tonight, but definitely a lot less than some of these other guys, and that's kind of what got me up here tonight. I didn't have any crazy speed, even though I was getting faster as the race went on. But yeah, no, I'd say I just, you know, clean over fast, like we talk about a lot of times in this league, and it worked out for me tonight.
Well, you did a great job. You got P2 with the 21 machine once again. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching cheer you on?
Yep, I appreciate it. This one, you know, podium, so this one's definitely for my mom and dad. appreciate them. Everything that they, all the advantages they gave me to get to this point in life. And like I said, we wouldn't have Prime Grid Racing without them. Shout out to PGR and all the Prime Grid Racing boys. Shout out all the guys that raced tonight. We got to get a couple more guys on the grid. Shout out to Jesse. I know he's not feeling good tonight, so I hope he feels better. We'll get him back on the grid next week. And then, shout out to you, Brandon Smith. We appreciate our partnership with Blackout Racing League and Blackout Racing Network. We appreciate all the work that you do in this partnership. And then, shout out to our number one viewer. Well, we got a couple number one viewers, actually I'll give a shout out to, and that's Jamie Pugh. Tunes in every week for the F1 series. And then Doug's mom. We appreciate the purple polar bear mom. She's always tuning in and commenting. We appreciate all that she does, being a fan of PGR. And, we'll look forward to coming back next week. Next week we come to do a classic track, Indianapolis, the Classic Series. Classic layout from 2009 where these cars are just going to scream onto the oval part and then down the front stretch. So I'm looking forward to that next week.
All right, man. Well, I'll get you out of here. Congrats on a podium finish once again here tonight. And I'll be down in a little bit for review, and great job.
Hey, Toller said he was reloading his Discord, but he should be in there by now. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So we're still waiting on the man of the hour is Taylor Toller. I guess got to reload Discord. As I'm gonna give him a little bit of time here. I'm talking a little bit of time. I mean, just a little bit. Drivers, of course, tonight did have to undergo a lot of the ups and downs here. As this one went forward throughout the night. 4 cautions and 3 or 4 cautions went on as they were trying to do that. Give him a little bit more time here. I don't know if he's going to get back. I don't know. Anybody want to give me an update on that maybe? As I'm still waiting as this one is... we're still waiting on Toller to get back into the deal. He had to reload Discord. Don't know how you would need to reload it, but I don't have any more time to wait. Hey, Brandon Perry.
What's up,
I'm
Brandon
not
Smith?
waiting. It's all right. So if Toller was here, what would he say?
Oh, I thought he already reloaded his stuff. Taylor Toller would say, it was a great race out there tonight, Other guys made some mistakes. He was looking forward to racing Tarcisio, but I know Tarcisio just got into some incidents, and that happens in Formula One. I think he had a little bit of a battle with Jeremy Froyo, so we appreciate Jeremy. And I know Taylor always appreciates his mom and grandma for watching, so shout out to them.
All right, thank you for that. I'm going to get you out of here. I'll be down for a little bit for review, and there we go.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Taylor Toller, so do apologize, but yes, if you are a fan of Taylor Toller, I'm still not seeing him jump in, but for everybody watching, I do appreciate you. Shout out to my wife, Jenna. Shout out to all the fans in the stands that managed to make it here. Purple Polar Bear, Jamie Pugh, glad to have you in there. Emily, if you're there still, shout out to you also, as now you're becoming more and more of a fan. I'll be back again Wednesday night with a little bit of Cup Series action from Prime Grid Racing. As it's a Wounded Warrior 195 right here. You will not want to miss it. I'll see you guys again. See ya.
So sweet to me. This is where